Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Did you want to stand on the mic so bad?
Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Excuse me. Certainly do.
Much ceremonial stuff to get here. Oh, well, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it, especially you know, everyone that worked on the campaign. I mean, unbelievable, you know, support and the help that you know, we got through this, and the people going way above and beyond. You know, I said that all along. I still feel that way, whether if it was this campaign or other ones. You know, people wanting to help out like that. You know, for nothing more than the satisfaction of watching somebody win. It's, you know, really unbelievable. I mean, I've always felt that way. I really can't understand sometimes why people work as hard as they do on these elections. And so for me, I really appreciate you people. I mean, and you know that's how I feel. It really is. So you know, and with that, obviously there's a lot of disappointment for letting people down. No. But anyways, I really appreciate it, and for you know, the rest, obviously I called Senator Cain. I congratulate her on a really great race. You know, she is obviously, I believe at this point, going to run against Bruce Poliquin. There's no doubt in my mind that I'll be supporting Senator Cain wholeheartedly, because I don't want to see, no offense, but I don't want to see someone like Bruce Poliquin be our congressman. And so I'm going to do everything I can and make sure that she's our next congressperson, along with that making sure that Congressman Michaud is our next governor. Yeah! And for that is, you know, two people that I'm going to put my faith in, that, you know, they're going to make sure that working class people get what they deserve. That was what this race was about for me, not worrying about the wealthy and the elite in this country continuing to get the breaks all the time. And you know, I just think that, like I've said all along, that you know, working class people have to have someone advocating for them, and you know, I certainly try to do that along with your help. And now that you know, I don't have the opportunity to go any further, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you know, these two people are the ones that are making sure that you know, we have a voice in this country. So I don't know if there's any questions. You know, obviously I've never done anything like this before, or did I ever want to do anything like this before. But no, if you have any questions, I'll certainly try and take any.
Why do you think the race ended the way that it did, with the results that we saw?
Well, you know, I mean, we raised, I don't know, $325,000, you know, which was more than I've made in the last 10 years. You know, we were out, you know, money was a big problem. You know, we didn't get on TV. You know, I think that, you know, the independent expenditures definitely distorted my record. And, you know, I had no way to really talk about what the difference was. So, you know, that certainly was a problem. I mean, that, and, you know, I mean, Senator Cain ran a good campaign, and was able to reach people with her message, and you know, it's obviously what a large part of the 2nd Congressional District wants. So, I mean, that, you know, I have to give it to them. You know, I would have liked to think that if we could have raised more money, we could have been more competitive, but I still don't know if we would have won. So.
What do you do next?
I gotta find a job. Yeah, you know, this has been a year, and obviously Lana's been so supportive of keeping the family going and stuff like that. you know, the other thing I'd just like to say too is, you know, we have 4 or 5 people on the staff, a lot of other volunteers. You know, we had, you know, great people, and you know, I can't thank everyone that worked on this and did what they could enough, because you know, the people that Teamsters, painters, AFL, you know, everyone that came and knocked on doors and handed out literature and stuff like that, just amazing. So, you know, despite it all, it was a great experience. And I got around the state and seen things that I never would have seen in my lifetime. I know it, because I just never would have had the opportunity. So I mean, I think we had you know, a ability to reach out and do some things with some people and hear some great conversations. And so for that, even though it was a year-long campaign, I'm you know, really grateful that I had that opportunity to make those connections with people all across the state. I don't know, anything else?
Senator Jackson, the other 3 candidates in the CV2 race all stationed themselves up in Bangor today, and you decided to be here in Lewiston, and we're just, you know, kind of happy that you did that. But we're also curious your thoughts on why you were in Lewiston, Auburn, and not somewhere further north in the district.
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's such a huge district to begin with, and you know, you have to decide, you know, basically where you feel you know, you can make your best case. And here in Lewiston, Auburn, you know, obviously it's a working class community, has a lot of French background. You know, I thought that you know, over the last 3 or 4 months, you know, we were able to talk to a lot of people that, you know, I felt comfortable with. I did feel comfortable walking around here. You know, I mean, it's obviously different than the St. John Valley, but the people feel a lot the same. You know, they're trying to work, make a living, not, you know, worrying about you know, what's going on other parts of the country. They're just trying to get by, and so I felt comfortable there, and that was something that you know, today even at the polls, you know, while we didn't do that great, you know, I had great conversations there, and I guess for me it was something that I could just feel comfortable and be myself, and so that's, you know, all I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to you know, just be able to say hello, how you doing, and stuff like that, and not feel anything more than you know, who I am. And you know, this seemed to be the place that I could do it. So, and now I'm looking to go lay down for a couple, probably 10, 12 hours.
Senator Jackson, you mentioned when you first stepped up there about letting people down, and I just wanted to be clear. Your record clearly shows that you've never let labor down, not once, but you've been 100%. And we want to thank you for stepping up to the plate and taking this on. Anything for you, anytime, brother. Okay?
I appreciate it, sir, honestly.
Next time.
Would you consider running again, or is it too soon?
No, I mean, you know, for guys like me, this doesn't happen. I mean, obviously it didn't happen. You know, I mean, this was an idea that you know, somebody that you know, doesn't have wealthy people to go to and stuff like that could you know, make it happen. And so I mean, I'm not completely discouraged, but I guess I understand. You know, I mean, I was thinking about coming down over here when I was you know, 13, 14 years old. I used to play softball, and we were on an awful team, JVI, and we used to get our butt handed to us all the time. And, you know, we never won a game, but you know, I always liked to play the game. And so, you know, this race here, I mean, I kind of knew going into it was going to be a big lift, but there's one things that I just wanted to play the game, see if you know, we could make it happen. So, you know, I don't see myself, I mean, I'm 45 years old, with a year into this, you know, what it's cost us financially. You know, I've already wrecked one car in this, and you know, I can't see myself, you know, one of the, just a lot of anxiety, and I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but I can't see myself doing it again. And you know, somebody else maybe have to try it next time.
A lot of moments on the campaign trail, anything really positive stand out for you?
Oh, I think there was all kinds of positive things. Like I said, the meeting people, I mean, you know, I've been in Maine my entire life. I live in Mercer County, but, you know, going out lobster fishing with Rock Alley out in Jonesport, I mean, you know, like I said, I never would have done that. And, you know, there was numerous times, you know, throughout the campaign with staff or volunteers that, you know, great moments that, you know, you just wouldn't have had if it wouldn't have been for that. I mean, you know, even, you know, obviously it's fresh in my mind, but, you know, the convention last week with, you know, Diane and John and Patrick, you know, saying things about me that I didn't even know I believed in, you know. You know, those are moments that obviously I'll never forget in my life, and the reaction afterwards from people that, you know, I mean, crying, because of stuff that I said, you know, that's pretty heady stuff for a guy like me. So, you know, like I said, I'm not, yeah, I'm not disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed, but I kind of thought this would maybe happen like this. But still in all, you know, I wanted to push on and see if there was a, you know, a chance. But in the end, I'm still so glad that I did it, because I had a chance to meet so many different people. I mean, you know, Ed talking, Joe Cohn, those guys, you know, John McLaughlin, Roger. I mean, Alan. I never would have met, you know, all these people. I never would have met Dave. I mean, everyone in this room. You know, I mean, there's a handful that I knew before, but, you know, so how can that be wrong? You know, so. Good deal.